Hi, this is the Match Now with Sean channel. Hey!
Hello.
And it's actually something that me and Joe actually agreed on. Was that
Wow.
there's rumours.
That's not often.
Hello.
This is Match Now with Sean. As you see, I've got two people deciding for a change.
Hey, Sean. Yeah, we should. Get him in here. Get him in. Come on. There you go, my man.
Yeah, a little bit of eye candy for you.
Excuse me.
Hello. This is Match Now with Sean, with your host, Sean Healy. Going to do a bit of a match preview, or a match review, should I say, of the match against Bournemouth. First thing I want to mention about the match is before the match actually was Johnny Giles. Obviously, with being Irish, I'm gonna have a bit of a love affair with him. We got a lifetime achievement award before the match. I probably wouldn't be supporting Leeds if it wasn't for him, and I can probably say most of Irish people around my generation and below, their dad would have supported Leeds because of Johnny Giles. If you don't know, Johnny Giles would have been so huge down in the south of Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. And up the north, you'd get a lot of Man United fans because of George Best. So obviously, from the Republic of Ireland, it was always going to be Johnny Giles. My dad would have been his hero, you know what I mean? Still loves him to this day. And it obviously transferred down through to my brother, and then my dad, and then myself. Um, so like I probably wouldn't be a Leeds fan if it wasn't for Johnny Giles. I probably wouldn't have met the people that I've met to this day that are massive Leeds fans, like the Leeds Bros. Matty from Imagine Not Being Leeds, Callum from Passion for Leeds, and loads of people that I'd class as really good friends. May never have met them, may never even spoke to them. If it wasn't for my love for Leeds and my passion for Leeds, and how much I care about Leeds, and listen to stuff through COVID. That's when I start getting into listening to a lot of YouTubers. Like a lot of others I'd say would be the same. Because it's only source of football content and uh, football news, anything like that was through YouTubers. Um, like Just Joe would have been one. Oh, All Leeds TV would have been probably the first one I would have listened to, and then subsequently then it would have been Just Joe, Connor, and then Jay came along and all the others. But I probably would never met them. Would never got into YouTube if it wasn't for my love for Leeds. And subsequently through my dad. Subsequently because of my dad's hero, growing up. Well, when he was getting into football or whatever, would have been that great Revy side. And Johnny John's probably one of the one of the best Irish players um, to play, and he is a bit of an Irish legend. So yeah, it's great to see that he got an achievement and that he got that acknowledgement uh, before he would have passed away or whatever. And he, like the likes of Jack Charlton and Bremner and all them, never really got to appreciate their legacy before passing on. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's enough about that. Yeah, it was great to see, really good to see. Um, Another one then was Luke Redeby before that was at half time. Uh, Again, another cult hero for Leeds. Completely deserves to be an ambassador. I'm actually surprised I thought he was an ambassador already, fully enough. Um, but yeah, he was fantastic. And it's weird the way he came to the club uh, by accident almost, because he was really because the scouts for Leeds really went to scout Phil Mazinga, who I don't think is around anymore. I don't think so. Sadly. Uh, so yeah, they kind of brought the two of them to Leeds. But the main thing was Phil Mazinga, funnily enough. And Luke Genevieve was coming as his mate to help him fit in or whatever, and probably sell him off for another year or two. And he ended up just um, substandard their expectations of what it was going to be, and he ended up being absolutely fantastic and a stalwart at centre back through them Champions League days and through the O'Leary years. Um, and then he played for that first season. His last season would have been the first season that Leeds were in the Championship all them years ago. Um, Stuck with the club through thick and thin. Very, very thin. He got his status because um, it was Cultero status because he went in goal against Scum um, and played really, really well. Made loads of great saves and all the rest. And I think it was. I think he scored that day. I think it might have been Paul Scholes. Just scored an absolute ton of balls against him, and that was it, really. But I couldn't remember that as a kid. Ready to be got a goal for Leeds and making all these great saves. But yeah, so it was great to see he got a bit of a nod as well. Want to get into a little bit about the match now. I thought the opening 10 minutes uh, was very, very, very open. Like really, really open, end to end. Like DCL had a great chance within the first minute of the match. Probably should have scored. Probably, I think he should have scored. Um, in my opinion, um, like Perot would have probably finished it. In my opinion, um, but when Perot got into that position, when Perot got that in position, um, that's the big dilemma. Would Perot got in that position to have that opportunity? When we had that opportunity, he probably would score. He's probably our best. I still think Perot's probably our best goal scorer. I think out and out goal scorer, but he just doesn't get himself into the positions as much. very little. Um, but yeah, I thought Adams um, did very well in midfield for Bournemouth. Kind of dominated midfield a little bit, for most of it, and then teams got a bit feisty when uh, I think it was Stack smashed in. He smashed into Stack, and Amadou came flying over, and there's a bit of a scuffle, a bit of a push and a shove. Amadou sticking up for Red Stack, and he probably found his opportunity really to get the crowd up because I think we kind of knew that he was going to be quite hated. Um, so it was good to stick one on him. It was a bit of handbags, but it is what it is. And then DCL had another two chances in 20 minutes. In the next 20 minutes, his conversion rate is the problem for me with DCL. He does all the hard work and all the donkey work, bit like Patrick Bamford. Um, I said I think DCL is a lot better than Bamford ever was, or ever will be. Um, but the same idea where they get themselves into the right positions. So yeah, like DCL needs to get himself in the right position. He gets himself in these great positions, but doesn't convert enough. And goals win you games. Um, and will you score enough goals? We'll see. We'll see. I think at most 9, 10 goals. I think he'll score. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? No one will know until the end of the season. Um, but I thought, well, no, I thought that was that first half was probably the best we've played in a long time, attacking wise. Even some of the matches in the championship, I don't think we looked as good attacking wise as we did against Bournemouth on Saturday. Um, so that was we did all right and quite exciting, very Bielsa like. Gave me kind of flashbacks to some of the great Bielsa matches that we had down the years. But Stack did well, did okay, did not too bad. Um, gave away a stupid free kick, which led to their goal. Um, but that whole traffic thing with Aronson doing traffic was just so bad, so bad. Like I thought he would have done all right, being the traffic excluder Aronson because he's so used to being on the floor anyway. He's so used to being on the floor. So if you look at it, he kind of ducks, kind of moves his body as if he's afraid that he's going to get hit with it. Top point of traffic excluder is to stop the ball from getting through and to the keeper. But Donahill's felt could have Dad have done better. I don't know. It was a soft free kick to give away. Like it was a silly area to give away. a free kick. Um, Longstaff was took a couple of corners, which was great to see. Obviously, um, that's what we've been working on is Longstaff taking corners, um, which is great because you can easily get add-on stack into the mixer. Um, but yeah, I thought made a couple of great crosses right into the right areas. And eventually we broke through with a Longstaff cross, and you can see it actually funny enough wrote on pointed where he wanted it. He pointed where he wanted it, and Longstaff put it on an absolute plum, right where exactly where he needed it, right on an absolute 50 pence piece, absolutely perfect. And rode on just and bang and smashed it into the net. Badly needed. It was getting a bit scary. The crowd was starting to turn a little bit. They were starting to turn, getting a bit annoyed, a bit scared. Because he kept giving the ball away a lot at the time. It was weird. We played well going forward, but then uh, we gave some of the passes was terrible. We get on to more terrible passing in a little bit. But yeah, it was a great header anyway from Rodon. Um, and then good time in the second half. Then we pressed really well, pressed really good. Um, that was down to Aronson. Aronson pressed really, really, really well. He's probably the best presser of anybody in the squad. He's probably our best presser. Um, I think that's why Fark probably likes him. But yeah, I thought Goodmanson was fantastic, absolutely brilliant the whole game. I wasn't sure of him in preseason. Don't think he had the best preseason. Um, no, I don't think he had the best preseason, but I thought he was very well. He's done very well since the season started. But I don't think he had the best preseason. But he's starting to grow on me, and he's been absolutely fantastic. It was a great bit of pressing from him. A couple of times he done that actually. He pressed he pressed really well and battled and fought for the ball. Eventually won it and kept it, and made a great little pass for Aronson, I think. And then the ball eventually came out to Longstaff, who absolutely smashed it into the corner. Great finish. There's a bit of a VAR thing, but you can see and the VAR was happening, and Longstaff was getting explained to what they're looking at and explain the situation. And Longstaff, you can lip read Longstaff go, fuck off, after he explained it to him. He's like, oh, fuck off. I just thought it was very funny. I thought it was really funny. Uh, and I thought Leeds were going to win and they're going to see it out. Brought Tanaka on for Aronson, put Tanaka on the wing, which I thought was a bit weird. Like I thought when he was coming on, they were going to put three in midfield, put Tanaka as an attacking midfielder or something. Or I didn't know what they were trying to do. But when I seen him going out in the wing, I was like, oh no, looked really bad. Very stupid sub. I don't mind him coming on, but not a right wing. He's not a right winger by any stretch of the imagination. And he never will be. Hasn't got the pace, the physicality to play on the wing. And ultimately, it cost us because Aronson had the ball and made a bit of a hospital pass, and Tanaka lost the ball, and then they broke and they scored from it. Which is a bit annoying, very annoying. Um, like it's another set piece goal that we've conceded, um, which means that puts it down to 3 points dropped in the space of 3 weeks. That's cost us. Them points are vital. Them points were vital. Could have been vital towards the end of the season, and it just pisses me off that we were so close, so fucking close to perfection there, which would have got us up to third, which would have been um, joint third with Spurs. Uh, so that was very annoying, um, very frustrating. Um, the reason why probably James didn't maybe come on, was because we're after finding out that he might have some ankle problem, which kind of makes sense. I hope he hasn't been playing with the injury, because that's no good. That's not good for him long term. Um, like the long term effects of that ain't gonna be good. Um, so that's it from the match review. I should be back on Thursday with the post match, with the presser and preview on Thursday. Um, so that should be good. Um, matches on Saturday at 12:30. I'm working, so I'm not going to be able to catch the match. Sadly, um, I see what I can do for a match review of that. See if I have the time to go back and watch the full match again. I'll see what I can do with that. Then the week after, during the international break, there should be I'll be doing another stream with Bill, my American friend. Uh, so that's kind of the plan. So I guess he'll get what's his thoughts on the last month. I'm gonna try to make it a monthly thing with Bill, which we're gonna be calling Global Domination. Um, so I'm gonna try to do that once a month with Bill. Um, very good mind for football. A very lovely guy, a very interesting and lovely guy. So that's kind of the plan for the next week or two. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And big shout out to Bill. Actually, it was his birthday there a few days ago. So happy birthday, Bill. The cred, yeah, my card's in the post somewhere. Uh, so looking forward to getting them on. and that's kind of it. And just keep marching on.